join in, because I don't think anybody's here yet. Hi guys, I'm Abby. We're gonna do the floor routine. Hello.
What level?
Level 3.
What gym do you work at?
Byers. Hi girls.
All right, get started.
All right, so first we're gonna do warm up really quick. Before we get started, let's make sure that you put your hair back so it's not in your face as if you're in the gym. Hi Ruby. After your hair's back, make sure you have plenty of room to move around so you can move and not kick anything or anybody. All right, so I asked you guys to grab a scrunchie before you started, just like the level 3s would normally do at practice. Grab your scrunchie and put it on your good foot. This way, I can say scrunchie foot. So the leg you would start with your cartwheel. That's your good foot. Hi girls. So scrunchies on your good foot. I also wanted to say, if you guys have a mirror and you can do this in front of a mirror so you can see what you're doing, that will be helpful. Because if you think your arms are out here to the side, but they're actually here, that's a deduction in your floor routine. You're gonna lose points for that. And the more you do something over and over again, the more your body gets used to it. Does that make sense? So if you do it here all the time and you think you're doing it correctly, but it's actually wrong and your arm's gonna be here, you're teaching your body to do the wrong thing. So if you can see it and practice it the first 100 times, watching yourself and making sure you're doing it correctly, it's gonna be a lot easier. So if you have a mirror that you hang up on the back of your door, or if somebody, mom or dad or your sister, can watch you and make sure you're doing it correctly, that will be helpful too. All right, before we start, we're gonna do a quick warm up. So spread out, let's do 25 jumping jacks. 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. All right, let's do our team warm up. I don't think I know it. Arm circles forward. Backwards. We're just gonna do a quick warm up. And feet apart, elbows up. 1, 2, and kick to the side. And kick again. Now you're gonna kick the other foot and kick. And kick again. All right, now one hand on your foot and switch, switch, switch. And now hands down, you're gonna pull them back behind you as far as you can and then throw your arms and keep your head down. All right, and a pike, touch your toes. And heel raises. And pike. And heel raises. All right, now walk your hands out and stretch out your heels. Point one foot, flex one, and try and bounce a little. Switch. Switch. And back and forth. Up and down. And circle out. And in. We're gonna skip handstand punches. Let's not do those. All right, sit on your knees, head to one side. Other side. Head down. And back. And circle. This should be familiar to you guys. You guys do this every day at gym. And hopefully at home. All right, cat stretch. You're gonna put your hands out and then reach forward as far as you can. Push your shoulders down. One arm under, and look at the ceiling. Switch. If you want to do all-on arch rocks, you can, but do them after. We're gonna move on to splits. So put your goofy leg, or let's put our left leg under first. Lay down. Make sure you're pushing your ribs into the floor. All right, sit up. Make sure your front foot is turned out and you're pushing your hips forward. Sit up tall. Straight front leg. Hands touching your foot. Touch your nose to your knee. Slide out in your splits. And arms out. It's been a while. All right, let's do our other leg. So put your right leg under, left leg in front. Try and get this leg in as far as you can. Make sure it's not out to the side. It's bad for your knees. And lay down, push your ribs down. So try and put your hand on your back and squish your hand. All right, sit up. Make sure your foot is turned out, so your toes should be going to the left. Hands on your hips, sit up tall. Straight front leg, hands by your foot, touch your nose to your knee. And slide out into your splits. Oh, this is my bad leg. Arms out.
You know, if you practice every day, you'll be able to go all the way down.
Ever since I rode horses, I lost my splits. All right, arms out, or come out. All right. Flex your foot. Can you see my foot?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I can.
Oh, I don't know if they can. Make sure this knee's facing forward and that you're pushing and stretching right here. Switch. I don't think I'm gonna do my middles. All right, show me your middles. I'm gonna see who's here. Okay, stay in your middles. Who's here? Oh, hi. Megan and Julie and Alicia. I don't know you guys' Instagram names. All right, what's after splits?
Bridges.
Bridges. Show me a bridge. Well, don't show me, but do a bridge. All right, do one with straight legs, feet together, and try and push your shoulders out as much as you can. And then do a donut bridge. Try and touch your hands and your feet together. Oh, wait a second. All right, before we start the routine, we're gonna go over some of the basic positions that you need to know that you're gonna hear me saying. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, you're not gonna understand the routine. So let's go over some of the basic ones. So the most important ones for the beginning of the routine are feet. So we're gonna start in first position. So that means you're gonna touch your heels together and your toes are gonna be away from each other. Make sure your legs are nice and straight and make sure your heels touch. You don't want them to be apart. So heels together, toes out, straight legs, stand up tall. So this is first position. Another important one is third position. So you're gonna touch your heel of your, let's start with our right foot. So touch the heel of your right foot to the middle of your left foot. Does that make sense? You should be standing one foot in the middle. Now from here, switch legs, do third on the other leg. So touch your left heel to the middle of your right foot. So those are the foot positions at the beginning of the routine you need to know. Also, you need to know what a forced arch is. So I want you to push your toes on the ground, and I want you to push your knee over your foot. Do you see how my knee is in a straight line on top of my foot? How it's not back here. So make sure you're pushing your heel as high off the ground as you can. Pretend you're wearing high heels. And your knee is on top of your foot. So this isn't forced arch. This isn't forced arch. You want to be here. That's important too. So let's do that on the left leg too. So left leg up. Let's try it. So now we're doing it so our knee is on top of our foot. Let's do it with feet together. So you're going to have one foot up. Make sure your toes are together. You don't want one foot in front, toes together. So from here, push that heel forward and switch. And switch. So that's forced arch. All right. We're going to go over some arm positions. So one important arm position is low V. So low V is arms not touching your body, but not out to the side. They're kind of in the middle, and they're going to pull them back a little bit. So that's low V, okay? Go ahead. Hi, Amelia. So low V. So let's practice low V in third position. So what's third? Are your heels together, or is your heel touching the middle of your foot? So make sure it's touching the middle. Both of your toes, all your toes should be facing away from each other. They should be facing out. So if you point your fingers out to the side, that's where your toes should be facing. All right, so arms pulled back. What is this? Low V and third position. Okay, let's do low V, or third position and side. So from here, this is side. Do you see the difference? This is why I want you guys to do it in front of a mirror, because this and this feel very similar, but they look very different, and it's very important that you can do either or. All right, so this is low V. This is side. What do you think this is? High V. So start over, low V, side or middle, if I say middle, high V, and crown. So you want your crown to be as tall as you can, but you don't want to hide your neck. You want to make sure your shoulders stay pushed down and you can see your neck with your chin up. All right, and my fingers are almost touching. They're not way apart over here. The crown needs to be on top of your head. Does that make sense? And straight arms. So those are the arm positions we need to know. Okay, so let's start over. So this is first position, straight legs, feet together, toes out. Third position is the same. You're just gonna put one foot slightly forward. Try it with the other leg, because you need to do both for the routine. All right, arms low V, side or middle, high V, crown, fingers almost touching, shoulders pushed down, and straight arms. All right, so those are the positions we need to know. All right, so we're gonna start with the very beginning of the routine, and we've probably done this once or twice. All right, so what you're gonna do, your scrunchy foot, the foot we just worked on, or the positions, you're gonna start in third position. So your ankle's gonna touch the middle of your foot with your good leg in front. So the leg you're gonna do your cartwheel on. Your arms are gonna start in low V. Okay, so this is the beginning position for the floor routine. So after this part, let's back up a second. Arms by your side. I want you to try and flap your arms like a bird. A very gentle, soft bird. Don't move them too much. We don't want to be like this. Gentle flapping up and down, very controlled. Okay? So this is going to be called supple arms. So what we're going to do, when we're starting in third position with our arms in low V, we're going to have our good leg in front. Our good arm is going to move supplely, so just a little bit, and it's going to straighten. So you're going to flap your wing and straighten. When it straightens, I want you to look at your finger. So from here, it's going to be up, little bend, and look. Did my other arm move? Did it come up here, or did it stay where it was? It needs to stay. Make sure it doesn't work its way up. It's not its turn yet. Okay, so first position, lift, and look. Look at your fingers, but don't turn your body. Just move your head. And then this arm's gonna stay out to the side, and now your left arm gets to go up and push to the side. Okay, that's the beginning. Do it again. We're gonna take this really slow. So if you're doing this in front of a mirror, make sure your legs are straight, your feet are turned out, you're standing up tall, you're not sticking your rib cage out, you're not leaning forward, you're not leaning backwards. There's a lot you can be thinking about. All right, turn out, pretty fingers. Make sure you're tight all the way through your fingertips, reach as far as you can. You don't want to have a beautiful body and then fingers like this. Make sure they're pretty. Turn them backwards. All right, good arm push, and goofy arm push, look. You're gonna slightly lean, just ever so slightly. Okay, from here, arms are gonna stay out to the side, and you're gonna take your goofy leg, so I'm a righty, so you're gonna take your goofy leg, so that would be my left leg, and you're gonna kick to horizontal, and you're gonna kick to the side. So when you kick to the side, you're gonna make sure your knee is facing up, it's facing the ceiling, and that it's not turned in facing forward. If somebody's standing in front of you, they shouldn't be able to see the top of your knee or the top of your foot. So from here, we have our good leg in front. We're gonna go good leg kick, bend your knees. So make sure your knees are out. Your knees are going the same way your toes are going. So remember when we pointed, and that's where the way our feet are facing, our knees are gonna face the same way. So we're almost making like an O with our legs. Arms out to the side, so we just kicked our goofy leg. Now from here, you're gonna kick your good leg, bend. So, when you do those kicks, I have my good leg in front right now, so my scrunchy foot is in front. When you do the kicks, you're gonna go kick your goofy leg, put your goofy leg in front. And I'm still in third position, so I still have my heel touching the middle of my foot. I just have my left leg in front now. And then you're gonna kick again and put your right foot back in front, or your good foot back in front. I'm gonna do this as a lefty in just a second. So you go, good leg, kick, goofy leg, good leg in front. But so when you step forward, you're gonna make sure that you're not walking forward, that you're not taking big steps,